We saw each other constantly. Janet would talk about her husband, his cruelty, his possessiveness, the fact that her life with him was almost unbearable. She was good for me, Victor. She even took an interest in my work.
It's excellent. I'm also amazed how cleverly you put these things together.
Tell that to the critics.
Darling, suppose you were writing a novel about us. Suppose we were looking for the perfect way to get rid of, well, let's say Ivahar.
Ivahar?
How would we go about it, just for fun?
It shouldn't be too hard.
Now remember, he's worth a lot of money, and I'd be the first one they'd suspect.
Well, not if you had an alibi. Well, let's see now. I'd kill him, obviously. You'd have to be out of the house with a friend.
Mrs. Hurley.
Exactly. You take Mrs. Hurley out to dinner, and I'd lure Ivor over here on some pretext. Then...
Yes?
Well, then I'd kill him.
Oh, what about the body?
I'd dig a grave in the back of the house. There's nothing but woods there anyway. Wait a minute. I've just thought of a rather nice touch. In the last few days before we killed him, you could go around telling all his friends that he'd been working too hard, that he was run down, depressed. Yes. And then on the day of the murder, you could take one of his jackets, leave it near the shore.
I see. And they'd find identification in his pockets and think he committed suicide because the body would never be found.
You learned fast.
No, I'm not very good at these things, but one point bothers me.
What's that?
Suppose someone found the grave behind the house.
That's no problem. Because by that time, I should have changed back to my real name and married you. The police will be looking for Warren Barrow, a mystery writer who doesn't exist.
You know, it could actually work.